Top 3 nutrients to prevent leg cramps in seniors. Imagine it's 3 in the morning and you're jolted awake by a sharp, stabbing pain shooting through your calf muscle. No matter how you stretch or massage, the agony just won't let up. If you're over 60, chances are you've experienced this exact scenario more times than you'd like to remember. Here's what might surprise you, though. Those painful midnight wake-up calls aren't just an inevitable part of aging. They're often your body's way of crying out for specific nutrients that many seniors are unknowingly lacking. Today, I'm going to share with you the 3 most crucial nutrients that can dramatically reduce your leg cramps, backed by solid scientific research and real-world results. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what your muscles need to stay relaxed and pain-free, plus simple ways to get these nutrients into your daily routine. But first, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Let's get started on the journey to stronger, cramp-free legs. Number 1. Magnesium. The first and perhaps most important nutrient for preventing leg cramps is magnesium. Think of magnesium as your muscle's best friend and natural relaxation agent. This mineral plays a crucial role in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body, but its impact on muscle function is particularly significant for seniors dealing with cramps. Here's how magnesium works its magic. Every time your muscles contract and relax, they rely on a delicate balance of minerals, particularly calcium and magnesium. Calcium triggers muscle contraction, while magnesium promotes muscle relaxation. When you don't have enough magnesium, your muscles can get stuck in a contracted state, leading to those painful cramps that wake you up at night. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing magnesium from food, and many common medications can actually deplete our magnesium stores. Diuretics, proton pump inhibitors for acid reflux, and even some blood pressure medications can interfere with magnesium absorption or increase its excretion through the kidneys. The recommended daily amount of magnesium for adults over 60 is between 300 and 400 milligrams. However, most seniors are getting far less than this through their regular diet. The best food sources of magnesium include dark leafy greens like spinach and Swiss chard, nuts and seeds, particularly almonds and pumpkin seeds, whole grains, and fatty fish like salmon and mackerel. If you're considering a magnesium supplement, magnesium glycinate is often the best choice for seniors because it's gentle on the stomach and highly absorbable. It's best taken in the evening, about an hour before bedtime, as it can also promote better sleep quality. Here's a practical tip for immediate relief. If you do experience a leg cramp, try gently massaging the affected muscle while taking slow, deep breaths. The massage helps increase blood flow, while the deep breathing can help activate your body's relaxation response. Having adequate magnesium levels makes your muscles more responsive to these natural relief techniques. One important note about magnesium safety. While magnesium is generally very safe, it can interact with certain medications, particularly antibiotics and some heart medications. If you're taking prescription medications, always consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement regimen. The beautiful thing about addressing magnesium deficiency is that the benefits extend far beyond just preventing leg cramps. Adequate magnesium supports heart health, helps maintain strong bones, can improve sleep quality, and may even help with blood sugar control. It's truly a foundational nutrient for healthy aging. Number 2. Potassium. The second crucial nutrient for preventing leg cramps is potassium, your body's master electrolyte balancer. If magnesium is the muscle relaxer, then potassium is the conductor of your body's electrical orchestra, ensuring that nerve signals flow smoothly and muscles respond appropriately. Your muscles are like sophisticated electrical circuits, and potassium acts as the primary conductor of these electrical signals. When potassium levels drop, the electrical communication between your nerves and muscles becomes fuzzy, like trying to tune into a radio station with poor reception. This miscommunication often results in muscles firing involuntarily, creating those sudden, intense cramps. What makes potassium deficiency particularly common in seniors is that our kidneys become less efficient at conserving potassium as we age. Additionally, many seniors take medications like diuretics for blood pressure or heart conditions, which can further deplete potassium stores. Even mild dehydration, which is more common in older adults, can trigger potassium imbalances. The relationship between potassium and sodium is crucial here. Most seniors consume too much sodium and too little potassium, creating an imbalance that not only affects blood pressure but also muscle function. This imbalance can make muscles more prone to cramping and slower to recover when cramps do occur. Here's where food becomes your medicine. Bananas are famous for potassium, but they're just the tip of the iceberg. One medium banana provides about 420 milligrams of potassium, which is helpful but not enough on its own. Sweet potatoes are potassium superstars, with one medium-baked sweet potato delivering over 540 milligrams. White beans and lentils are excellent sources that also provide protein and fiber. A half cup of white beans contains about 600 milligrams of potassium. For those who enjoy fruit, cantaloupe and honeydew melon are refreshing options that provide both potassium and hydration. Leafy greens make another appearance here. Spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are rich in both magnesium and potassium, making them perfect 2-for-1 choices for cramp prevention. The daily recommended intake for potassium is 3,500 to 4,700 milligrams for adults, but most seniors get less than half of this amount. Unlike other nutrients, potassium is difficult to get from supplements because pills would be too large. This makes food sources even more important. A practical tip for increasing potassium intake is to start your day with a potassium-rich smoothie. Blend banana, spinach, and a cup of coconut water, which naturally contains about 600 milligrams of potassium. This single drink can provide nearly 25% of your daily potassium needs while tasting delicious. Pay attention to your body's signals. Frequent muscle cramps, especially when combined with fatigue or weakness, could indicate potassium deficiency and warrant a conversation with your healthcare provider. Number 3, calcium. The third essential nutrient for preventing leg cramps is calcium, the mineral most people associate with strong bones. But calcium's role in muscle function is equally important and often misunderstood. While too little calcium can contribute to muscle cramps, the relationship between calcium and cramping is more complex than many people realize. Calcium acts as the trigger for muscle contraction. When your brain sends a signal for your muscle to contract, calcium is released within the muscle fibers, allowing them to shorten and generate force. When the signal stops, calcium is pumped back into storage, allowing the muscle to relax. This process happens thousands of times every day without you even thinking about it. Problems arise when this calcium regulation system goes awry. Interestingly, both too little and too much calcium can contribute to muscle cramps. Calcium deficiency can make muscles hyperexcitable and prone to spontaneous contractions. But excessive calcium supplementation, especially without adequate magnesium, can also lead to muscle tension and cramping. This is why the ratio between calcium and magnesium is so crucial. The ideal ratio is generally considered to be about 2-to-1, calcium to magnesium. Many seniors, especially women concerned about osteoporosis, take large amounts of calcium supplements without considering their magnesium intake. This imbalance can actually worsen muscle cramps rather than improve them. For adults over 60, the recommended daily calcium intake is 1,200 milligrams. However, more isn't necessarily better. Your body can only absorb about 500 milligrams of calcium at one time, so spreading your intake throughout the day is more effective than taking large doses all at once. The best food sources of calcium extend far beyond dairy products, though milk, yogurt, and cheese remain excellent options for those who tolerate them well. Dark leafy greens like collard greens, kale, and bok choy are outstanding calcium sources. Canned fish with soft bones, such as sardines and salmon, provide both calcium and beneficial omega-3 fatty acids. For seniors who are lactose intolerant or prefer plant-based options, fortified foods can be excellent calcium sources. Many plant-based milk alternatives, including almond, soy, and oat milk, are fortified with calcium and often provide as much as dairy milk. Tofu made with calcium sulfate is another excellent option. Here's a crucial point about calcium absorption that many seniors don't realize. Vitamin D is essential for calcium absorption, and vitamin D deficiency is extremely common among older adults. Without adequate vitamin D, you could be consuming plenty of calcium but not actually absorbing it effectively. This is why many experts recommend combining calcium-rich foods with vitamin D sources or sensible sun exposure. Timing also matters with calcium. Your body absorbs calcium best when it's taken with food and in smaller doses throughout the day. If you do take calcium supplements, consider taking them with meals rather than on an empty stomach. One practical tip for optimizing calcium's muscle benefits is to pair calcium-rich foods with magnesium-rich foods. Try yogurt with almonds, salmon with spinach, or fortified plant milk in a smoothie with leafy greens. This combination approach helps maintain the proper mineral balance your muscles need to function smoothly. As we wrap up today's discussion, let's recap these 3 game-changing nutrients that can help you say goodbye to painful leg cramps. Magnesium acts as your muscle's relaxation signal, helping prevent those tight, painful contractions. Potassium maintains the electrical balance that allows your muscles to communicate properly with your nervous system. And bioavailable calcium provides the foundation for healthy muscle contraction when combined with adequate vitamin D. The beautiful thing about this nutritional approach is that these nutrients work synergistically. When you have adequate levels of all 3, they support each other's functions, creating a foundation for healthy muscle function that can last for years to come. Start with small changes. Add 1 magnesium-rich food to your daily routine this week. Next week, focus on including more potassium-rich options. Gradual, consistent changes are more sustainable and effective than dramatic overnight shifts. Most importantly, be patient with yourself. Building up nutrient stores and seeing significant improvement in cramp frequency typically takes 4 to 6 weeks of consistent effort. But the wait is worth it when you can finally sleep through the night without being jolted awake by painful muscle contractions. This video is intended for informational and educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you experience any symptoms, discomfort, or health concerns, please consult your doctor or a qualified healthcare provider. Always consult your doctor before making any changes to your diet, supplements, or lifestyle. If this video has given you hope and practical solutions, please consider subscribing to the channel and sharing this information with other seniors in your life who might be struggling with leg cramps. Thank you for taking the time to invest in your health and well-being. Here's to peaceful, cramp-free nights ahead.